I'm going into ranked with the sole goal of becoming the best setter I can be in Volleyball Legends and improving with every single win or loss because there's usually more to be learned from those. But let's get straight into it, and thanks for getting me to 30k. Really funny that it was the Kasuki vid that did it too. In here in force, trying to just become the best setter I can be. I should definitely not wreck. I don't know why I just wrecked that, and oh my god, I actually almost got my own point too. Okay, little first point's going on us, I guess. All right, that's probably on me. I wrecked the first one. I shouldn't have done that. I should definitely let them do that. We're gonna send it to the left. Nice. There we go. I'm just going to be trying to master setting, and if people kind of like this, like me trying to master setting, I might keep upping it over and over again. I might try to next just play with like the #1 setter. Y'all probably know him, Frozen. That was a pretty good TSH spike. Maybe I should jump immediately for that because they're kind of on the apier side, but we should definitely be able to cover that. That should not be getting us quite as much as it is. Nice. That's a really good right line. That's a really good right line. But I want to continue this series and start out with just me playing some ranked, maybe then go into some ranked like on calls and stuff like that and try to get call outs, and then maybe try to go into ranked and play with like the #1 setter, try to play with comp setters, stuff like that, to continuously try to become like the #1 setter, or at least as best as I can possibly get. I think that would actually be really, really cool. Oh, that was good. That was good. I'm just going to throw that up right there. Nice. Come on. Oh, wait. Please. No. Wait, they got to get that. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, close, close, close. I was kind of panicking there. No, they were standing so close to the net. All right, 3-3. This isn't even a bad first match. This isn't a bad first match. I'm glad we got some people in decent levels, because sometimes force can be really, really hit or miss. Like, you can get some people who are like super comp, or you can get some people who just like don't, they're all like level 30s with like Ushishima or something like that. All right. Tried for a close little one right there. Nice. Gonna go that way. No. Can I fish that? Oh, it's off the back block though, bro. That was a really good spike nonetheless. Can I send it far? Nice. That was really good baiting though. Like, he like jumped for it but didn't hit it. That's another good thing you can do in like 4s and 3s, is like jump and then not hit it, because the defenders would be kind of like watching the spiker's eyes. But as a setter, it's not just about like hitting the correct person. It's about setting it to like who has an open hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, set it to him. Nice. There we go. There we go. Up a little 6-5. I think so far I've been playing pretty well. Nice. Good back block. The enemy team is kind of AP. That's the only thing I feel like they could do a little better. Ooh. Oh, wait. That was almost a crazy redirection jump. Hold on. Back. Oh, it's over. It's over. I was like this. I thought I had my shoulder completely there. I should have lined it up more like this. Okay. That's on me. That's on me. I'm a magnetic pull. I think I'm going to swap to redirection jump so I can kind of go for fake outs, like look this way and then go for the setter dump. I was doing that on my alt the other day. So I might spin back onto redirection jump if I have enough spins for it. Yeah, as a setter, it's like there's like a few like skill curves you're gonna have to like go up, or oh my god, or like things you're gonna have to learn. Like, you're gonna have to learn like the level at which you need to set, kind of the distance, how much power you need to cut, obviously having like accuracy, like looking at them and being able to hit like pretty much perfectly where they're gonna be every single time. And then after that, I would say like one of the higher level things is like going to be like hitting the right person. I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't really think about too much. They kind of just set it wherever, and not to like who's open or who doesn't have a block in their face, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back up there with it. Yeah, I don't think that one was on me. I don't think that was on me. I wasn't gonna be able to get back up with a doing pretty good. Also on a 10 streak, so I'm not trying to lose that. Grinded a bunch of games today on setter, because after playing all these other styles, I've had to... Ooh, okay, that didn't go over. I thought maybe I set that over on him. Nice. Oh, shit. Okay, I got bailed. I thought they all went left, and I was really, really hard anticipating right. I was so hard anticipating right. All right, I got to clean up some of those mistakes, but it's really exciting if I can get past the first part to move on to the second part and get coaching from setters who are probably a little better than me, even though I'm very confident in my setting ability. I feel like, yeah, they're very AP. Oh, one's also AFK now. No, we play those. We play those. Oh, okay. But where should I end this series? You know, like if I do go on like a little like kind of like setter training, or do I try to end it with like getting top 100? Do I try to end it like playing on like a league team? Do I try to end it with like what do I like? How should I end it if I do continue it? That's what I'm wondering. Like, ooh, that was a really good delay. That was a really good delay. Up to Comlo 5. We can definitely win this. I should probably just stand away from them, just on the net, to be honest. Oh, I got fish from that far back. Wow, nice. There we go. Oh, so close. That's really good. Oh, that was a really good defense on their part. I could have probably picked that up. I turned and then I set like towards this way. I think if I were to turn a little more to the left, I could have probably had that. That was a good hit though. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, okay. These fishing is, come on. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I got it away from the magnetic pole. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think the setter needs to jump a little. Oh, wait, that's not even a setter. Nice. Because another thing I want to do is get probably top 104s or 3s next season. I'm not sure which one, but definitely one of them. Because I just want a mode to really grind. And I've played so many 2s. Nice. There we go. Fish that. Good immediate hit off the back block. Yeah, you got to mix in some of those immediates. You know, you can't get too complacent always just hitting the third one. Sometimes it is good to go for the second one too. Or the first one. Which that was the first one. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. No. Okay. Okay. That was weird. That was weird. I shouldn't have wrecked that, but that was weird. I saw... All right. I saw the redirection jump go off, so I just wrecked it. I was scared. Okay, maybe I should wreck. That's another thing with setter. You're kind of only as good as your spikers. I'm not even going to hold you. Like, if you set in, your spikers really can't hit it or get it throw or do really anything, like, then it's like, you can't really do much after that. So, nice. Can I? Yes, there we go. Sneaking in my own. It's very rare that you're going to get opportunities to sneak your own in 4s, but as you can see, I hadn't hit it all game, so I managed to catch him. That's out. Nice. Seems like their setter isn't playing their best game. Happens to the best of us, I understand. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to get there. No, oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. No, I'm jumping. Yeah, I'm jumping with that. Close. That was probably a bad read on my part, low key. Nice. Yeah, that was definitely a bad read on my part. I saw the back block in front of his face. I don't know why I sent it that way. Look, there's always room for improvement. Good game. In here, see, this is the Forza experience. Look, last game it was kind of comp. This game it's a green, a yellow, a fucking Kasuki. Like, oh no, this is what I'm saying. Forza is so like, some games you'll get like the fucking Avengers on the other team, and other games you'll get this. But you know, is what it is. I think a part of my weakness as a setter though is the back blocking part, because like right here, usually I just throw that shit up right in the middle, right? And I feel like I felt like I kind of had to grab that. I feel like I could. That was a good sentence, Spike. I could get a little better at kind of gliding with my back block in the direction that it's set, but I don't really know. Especially in 4s, I think you should do that in 4s because of how the court's divvied up. If the setter does spike it, there is still 3 receivers, so they should still be able to pick it up, even if the setter does spike it. So I think like as a back block, you should probably glide in the direction that it gets set immediately to play a little bit of help. But I don't know. And what I also might do is like a lot of times I cut up games like where I'm not like speaking or anything, just for like entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be pretty boring to just sit here and watch raw gameplay without me talking. So I cut up a lot of games. So what I might do is find like I said, like get like a really, really high on the leaderboard setter, or get like a comp setter and just send them like full games and get like coaching and stuff, just so I can really iron out my gameplay for when I go for, oh my God, for when I go for like a top 100 or something like that. If I do, because I don't even know where I would end the series if I make it into a series at all. I think it'd be really cool to do like a setter version and then a spiker version like the next season, you know? I think that'd be really cool, but nice. Okay. I think I might cut out most of this game though, because it's looking like we're not gonna get much, which is all right. That happens in 4s, but you know, you never know how many games you're gonna have to go until you do get like a good game. Oh my God, until you do get like a good game. Okay, I might. Yeah, this game's a wash. No, I think I'm gonna just go to the next one, unless there's like a couple good sets or whatever. I think I'm just gonna go to the next. Okay, and that is it. I think I set maybe like once this whole game. So yeah, this is wraps. Oh, maybe a second time. Oh my god. Wait, nah, I'm calling my own. What? Surely not. Surely not. No, we play those. No shots. Good game. Okay, another game. That last one wasn't that comp, and then we got people who I think dodged like a bunch of times in a row. I'm just gonna dive that because I wasn't sure if anyone would be able to get back to that in time. That's a good hit. Sometimes I'm unsure, like usually like if I'm kind of unsure if somebody's gonna be able to get back to it in time, I'm just gonna dive it because it's like I would rather just like pick it up than, you know. Nice, that was a good back block. We're gonna go here. We're gonna try to go far out to him. Nah, nothing there. Oh, what a good spike. I could not get my my back block up in time. All right, so they kind of good. They kind of good. You can always tell by the Madara hairs that they. I mean, I see a lot of sweats with the Madara hairs. I feel like there's like there. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but like the I gotta dive that. If like the handhelds, like where everybody used to have a handheld, bro, like literally everybody. Nice. Nah, I just gotta set that straight up. Ooh, off the top of the net. But I remember when everybody had like a handheld and it was like, oh, that's the sweat thing. Now it's like the all white or all black avatars or the Madara hair, low key. I see so many people with that. I see so many people with that, but me, never switch. Oh my god, I'm never switching off of my hat. I'm never switching off of my hat, my cape and all that. It's way too tough. And I never had a handheld either. Nice. Oh, I doubled that because I released my. Okay, they got it anyways. Wow, both their points for so far have been just them like hitting it on the second touch. Okay, or I guess third touch that was technically, but it was more like a second touch, you know. No, nothing with that. Nice. Set it close. Nah, they all three went that way. Okay, they're cutting a lot. They are cutting very, very well. I also picked up Shield Breaker because Shield Breaker is a little better for a little better for this mode. Not even gonna hold you, a little better. Just gonna jump with that. Nice. That was a good instant hit. That was actually a really good instant hit. Like I always say, sometimes you got to mix in the second touch hits as well, because part of a good offense is like unpredictability, you know. Like they don't know who's going to hit it or what's actually going to happen. If the defense always knows like where it's going to go and what type of hit it's going to be really easy to stop. Take that. Nice. Just going to send that far out. Nice. Good spike. Nice. That was good. Ooh, I would have been able to. Yeah, I'd have been able to get there to set that. Yes, W8. They're probably going to try to target me. At least get me to try to like mess up and like wreck it, but I'm going to trust them at wrecking. Can I? Nah. Gotta try. Ooh, they messed up. Nice. 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 I tried to hit him there. That was a really good instant. And a season 1 pro. Yeah, I'm trying to just figure out like the weak points in my game as setting. That's what I'm trying to figure out mostly. Oh, nice. I managed to get my own. Okay. I really thought the guy in the middle would jump. It's important to make sure everybody's a threat on the team to score. That way the enemy team can never leave anybody unmarked. Oh, the counter spike is crazy. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. They not ready for like the animatronic like avatars to like lay it on them. They not ready for Freddy Fazbear, bro. Oh, okay, that's a good recovery. He glided like away, like he went like this and glided away from it. Nah, just jumping that. Ah, that's a good hit. It's a good hit. Now I always try to look at like what I could have done better. Like I understand that was like right at my teammate and shit, but like I always also try to just be like, all right, where could I have like improved? Like right there, I could have probably like turned around and just jumped immediately against the net to stop that. And maybe that's a bad mindset because like not everything's like your fault. Like, you know, like shit that's like right at your teammates, they probably should get, but at the same time, you know, I think it's also kind of healthy to look at it as like, oh, they messed up. As like always like what could I done better? Because like then you'll always be improving, I think. Oh, surely not. He said not it. Oh no. But yeah, as a setter, what do you think I could improve? Because, you know, I'm trying to just continuously get better. Give me that. Oh my god, off my back block. That's really good timing. It's so hard to do that, and you need good ping to do that. Nice, off his back block. No, nothing there. Ooh, I just jumped and took that. Okay. Yeah, playing. That was meant. Like that went according to how, just exactly how we drafted it up. Okay, I really thought they were gonna just hit that, so I panicked a little bit. That's on me. That's a bad. Okay, we got the point. How the fuck do we? All right, whatever. I was trying to fake them out. I got really confused because they both just like when I was on the ground, they both just jumped over for it. So I was like, oh, they're just gonna just ape this real quick. Nice. Dang, that's a nice hit. That's a nice hit. I managed to hit him dead on. I managed to hit him dead on because I know he really likes those. Oh, one of them left. I know he really likes those delays, so I gotta make sure I don't set him over. That was almost a crazy delay. Good game. Does he got every animatronic skin? All right, what do we got on the enemy team now? Oh shit, kind of low levels. Yeah, I think the max is like only 103. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Fours is hit or miss, bro. Sometimes comp, other times not so much. We're just so, oh my god. Okay, I'll keep what I can from this match, you know, obviously. I won't keep like just the duds, you know, because can't really gain too much from these type of matches. I need to face people who are really, really good. That way I can continue to get better. Ooh, I could do a part where I like scrim and shit like that. That'd be low-key kind of interesting. That's nice. See, again, when you have like 3 spikers like lined up like this, that can be one of the hardest things in the world to guard because it might not seem like it since all are on the same side. When you have 3 lined up like that, the defenders don't know which of the 3 are going to be the one that's going to hit it. And also like backcourt sets too. Like if you have someone behind you, like backcourt setting them, that can also be kind of lethal. But Fox doesn't really do that. He kind of just runs up and hits it every once in a while out of my hands. And usually I've been able to like notice him. Like I've been able to see him coming up behind me and be like, oh, okay, I need to like not set that or else it, you know, might get fucked up. No, ooh, that was so close. Wow. Oh, nice. Holy shit. Also, I was not able to roll onto redirection jump. I tried to roll onto it, but I only had like 11 lucky spins. So I'm on shield breaks. I feel like that's a little better for setter and 4s. Well, it's looking like this one's about wraps. Kind of makes me want to do this in like 2s or 3s, but I feel like the setter gameplay is just so much better in 4s. Like, I feel like it's just so much like, I don't know, cleaner. Like it feels better. I think with like 4s and stuff, I'm not going to have to keep like, because usually the first, like what I'll do is I'll warm up a ton and then I'll just record like 2 or 3 after that, after I'm like warmed up and shit. I think with 4s, I'm just going to have to record like just like whichever, like the comp ones I get, like the entertaining ones, and just like throw out these ones if I do this again in the future. Nice. Nice. Good game.